Congratulations on your purchase of a new Polaris RZR RS1. If you're watching this video, you're obviously concerned about safety and operating responsibly. Keep two things in mind: ride as often as you can and go as safely as you can. Keeping in mind there are dangers and risks involved in the operation of this vehicle that can result in serious injury or death. The first thing you can do to operate safely is really simple. Read your owner's manual. You need to become familiar with all the systems, controls, and operation of the machine. Keep it with the vehicle in case you need to refer to it. Before you ride, read all safety labels on the vehicle. They're also a good practical source of safety information when you're out on the trail. Safety training is a top priority for Polaris. Polaris strongly encourages you and any family members who will be riding this vehicle to take a training course. ROVA, which stands for Recreational Off-Highway Vehicle Association, provides both an online safety e-course and a hands-on safety course. We encourage you to visit www.rova.org or call 866-267-2751 for more information. The RZR RS1 should only be operated by drivers 16 years of age and older with a valid driver's license. Drivers must be tall enough to sit with their back against the seat, both feet flat on the floor, and both hands on the steering wheel. The RZR RS1 is a single-rider vehicle. Carrying a passenger greatly reduces the operator's ability to control the vehicle, which may result in an accident or rollover. Never carry a passenger on this vehicle. This vehicle is equipped with a left-side cab door. Riding in this vehicle without closed and latched cab doors increases the risk of serious injury or death in the event of an accident or rollover. Always make sure the cab door is closed and latched when riding in this vehicle. When selecting riding gear, the first thing you need is a helmet to protect your head. Helmets come in lots of styles. Whatever style you choose, make sure it's a helmet that meets or exceeds established safety standards. In the United States and Canada, approved helmets will have a U.S. Department of Transportation label on them. In Europe, Asia, and Oceania, approved helmets will bear the ECE 22.05 label. Make sure you wear your helmet every time you get into the vehicle, regardless of the type of operating you'll be doing. You'll also need to wear goggles or a face shield when you ride to protect your eyes against dust, dirt, bugs, or other debris. Wear a long-sleeve shirt, gloves, long pants, and over-the-ankle boots to protect yourself against debris, not to mention the weather. Polaris makes a variety of riding gear, and all of it is specially designed to keep you comfortable when you ride. Before you ride, perform the pre-ride inspection as described in the owner's manual. Visually inspect the vehicle, looking for brush, sticks, or other debris that may impair the vehicle's operation or damage rubber drivetrain components. Pay particular attention to the radiator area for the accumulation of mud or debris, which can cause the engine to overheat. Note that the rear fan cover can be easily removed to inspect or clean the radiator and rear cooling fan. The RZR RS1 is equipped with a high-mount intake system to provide clean air to the engine and PVT systems. Inspect the inlet grill area for any mud, debris, or cargo that could block airflow, and clean or remove as necessary. Do not spray water directly into inlet grill, as this can result in water intrusion to the airbox and/or PVT system. Check the condition of the tires, looking for any sign of punctures or damage. Check the tire pressures and verify that they are to specification. Verify that all fluid levels are at their correct levels. Check for proper function of all controls, particularly the steering, brakes, lights, and accelerator. Check the door and latch for wear or damage. Most importantly, check the condition and function of the seat belt. Due to the potential for damage from exposure to outside elements, follow this inspection procedure before each operation. Pull the seat belt completely out and inspect the full length for cuts, wear, fraying, dirt, debris, or stiffness. Test the buckle and latch for proper operation and inspect them to determine if the latch plate or buckle has been damaged, deformed, or is excessively worn. To sit in the RZR RS1, the operator should approach the left side of the vehicle. Verify the gear shift is in park. Close the door and make sure it latches securely. Attach the seat belt and adjust it to fit snugly. The RZR RS1 uses an automotive-style brake system. Both front and rear brakes are applied by pushing the brake pedal toward the floor. The brake pedal in the RS1 is designed to accommodate both left or right foot operation, depending on the operator's riding style. Note that you must release the accelerator pedal to slow or stop the vehicle. The RZR RS1 also utilizes an automotive-style accelerator pedal to control speed and acceleration. Pushing on the pedal increases acceleration and vehicle speed. Releasing the pedal reduces engine power and vehicle speed. The RZR RS1 has a transmission with high range, low range, neutral, reverse, and park. To shift the transmission, apply the brake and pull the shift handle firmly back into low range. If more speed is desired while operating on hard-packed surfaces, apply the brake, come to a complete stop, and shift to high range. The RZR RS1 is equipped with a multi-function instrument cluster, mode button, and an all-wheel drive switch. It also features tilt steering and an adjustable seat. Refer to the owner's manual for more information on the operation of these features. The RZR RS1 has a rear cargo box to carry extra equipment or materials. Never carry passengers in the cargo box. Do not load cargo weight in excess of the warning decal specifications, which are located on the vehicle. Always secure the cargo you wish to carry, keeping in mind that carrying tall, off-center, or unsecured loads increase the risk of vehicle instability and loss of control. The RZR RS1 is also factory equipped with a removable underhood storage container to carry extra equipment or materials. Do not load cargo weight in excess of the warning decal specifications, which are located on the vehicle. It's important that you always use the size and type of tires specified for your vehicle. Operating this vehicle with improper tires or with improper or uneven tire pressure could cause loss of control or accident. Always maintain proper tire pressure as described in the owner's manual and on the safety labels. When transporting your RZR RS1, make sure the vehicle is in park and remove the key. Always tie the frame of the vehicle to the transporting unit securely with suitable straps or rope. The RS1 has designated tie-down points on the front and rear of the vehicle. Do not attach tie straps to the front control arm bolt pockets. Be sure to compress the suspension when securing your vehicle to the trailer. Note that the RS1 has a tethered, ratcheting fuel cap to provide proper sealing and minimize the risk of losing the cap. The air filter on your RS1 can be accessed by removing the seat and then removing the access panel. When operating the RZR RS1 for the first time, begin by finding an open area that will give you plenty of room to familiarize yourself with the vehicle's operation and handling. While practicing driving, do not tow or carry any cargo. Drive slowly at first. On level surfaces, practice starting, stopping, turning, maneuvering, using the throttle and brakes, and driving in reverse. Learn how the vehicle handles when making both left and right turns at a slow speed. Only increase your speed after you've mastered all the maneuvers at a slow speed. At faster speeds, follow these precautions. Avoid sharp turns. Never turn while applying heavy throttle. Never make abrupt steering maneuvers. Operate at speeds appropriate for your skills, the conditions, and the terrain. Do not do power slides, donuts, jumps, or other driving stunts. To avoid injury, you should keep your entire body inside the cab frame and hold on to the steering wheel at all times while the vehicle is in motion. The door or cabinets must be used at all times. It's important to realize that the cab frame of your RZR RS1 cannot provide complete rollover protection. Always operate your RZR RS1 responsibly to avoid injury. If you think or feel the vehicle may tip or roll, reduce your risk of injury by keeping a firm grip on the steering wheel and bracing yourself. Do not put any part of your body outside of the vehicle for any reason. When cornering, slow down. Never corner fast with cargo. Keep in mind that additional cargo weight will affect cornering ability. Always slow down and allow for greater stopping distances when carrying loads with any vehicle. Refer to your owner's manual for more information. Your RZR RS1 is equipped with reverse, a handy feature for maneuvering. When operating in reverse, pay careful attention to your surroundings. Always verify it is safe to back up before doing so. It's recommended that the RZR RS1 avoid hills with excessively steep slopes. When climbing hills, maintain a steady speed and drive straight uphill, never to the side. Avoid steep inclines. If you are not careful, you can roll over when going up or down hills. Always have the all-wheel drive switch engaged when climbing hills or crossing other irregular or slippery terrain. Not using all-wheel drive mode when climbing hills could cause traction loss and control issues. If you begin to stall while driving uphill, stop the vehicle and allow it to roll slowly straight back downhill while keeping light pressure on the brake pedal. Turn and reverse course only when it's considered safe to do so. When going downhill, you should slow down. Apply the brakes lightly for added control. The front and rear brakes are applied by pressing the foot brake. Drive straight downhill, never to the side. Never coast downhill with the transmission in neutral. Driving on a side hill is not recommended. Improper procedure could cause loss of control or rollover. Avoid crossing the side of any hill unless absolutely necessary. If you cannot avoid driving on the side of a hill, be aware of any bumps, obstacles, or terrain that might raise or lower one side of the vehicle or cause it to slide. If you begin to slide downhill at any time, you should turn immediately downhill to stop the slide, or stop the machine and maneuver to get the vehicle pointed downhill before continuing forward. Your RZR RS1 is designed to be used off-road only on surfaces such as dirt, sand, or gravel. Never operate your vehicle on paved surfaces. Be aware that paved surfaces can cause unexpected vehicle behaviors, which could result in an accident. Operate slow and cautiously on snow and ice. Sudden vehicle movements could lead to loss of control. Read and understand your owner's manual. Never operate the vehicle on a frozen body of water unless you have first verified that the ice is thick enough to support the weight and moving force of the vehicle, you and your cargo, together with any other vehicles in your party. Severe injury or death can result if the vehicle and its operator fall through the ice. Always check with local authorities and residents to confirm ice conditions and thickness over your entire route. Vehicle operators assume all risk associated with ice conditions on frozen bodies of water. Your RZR RS1 can operate through water with a maximum recommended depth equal to the bottom of the floorboard. Submerging the vehicle beyond the recommended depth can result in water entering the engine intake and clutch system. Follow these procedures when operating through water. Determine water depths and current before crossing. Choose a crossing where both banks have gradual inclines. Proceed slowly, avoiding rocks and other obstacles if possible. After crossing, dry the brakes by driving slowly while applying light pressure to the lever until braking action is normal. Consult your owner's manual for more information regarding water crossing precautions. Should your vehicle become immersed beyond the recommended depth and rendered inoperable, take it to your dealer immediately for service to avoid damaging the engine or clutch system. Respect the environment you ride in. Find out where the designated riding areas are. If you're not sure, contact a Polaris dealer, a local off-roading club, or call your city or local government offices. Above all, stay on the trail. Remember, as an off-road enthusiast, you represent the sport. Tread lightly. Staying on the trail is the best way to keep the trails open. Thanks for watching. Before we go, let's quickly go over the ways to enjoy your RZR RS1 safely. Read the owner's manual and warning labels before operation. Drivers must be 16 years of age or older with a valid driver's license. They must also be tall enough to sit with their back against the seat, both feet flat on the floor, and both hands on the steering wheel. Wear the right equipment. That means always wearing a helmet, goggles, long-sleeve shirt, gloves, long pants, and over-the-ankle boots. Never operate after consuming alcohol or drugs. Never operate at excessive speeds for the terrain, visibility, or your experience. Never operate your vehicle on paved surfaces. Never do power slides, donuts, jumps, or other driving stunts. And finally, drive responsibly. Find the designated trails and stay on them. Your vehicle can be hazardous to operate. Severe injury or death can result if you don't follow instructions. In addition to the fun of owning a RZR RS1, there's a vast line of accessories offered which allows customization of your vehicle to suit your particular tastes. It's recommended that you install only Polaris-approved, trail-tested accessories. The use of non-Polaris-approved accessories can seriously affect vehicle stability. The use of non-Polaris-approved accessories can also void any vehicle warranty. Again, congratulations on your purchase of a new Polaris RZR RS1. And welcome to the worldwide family of Polaris off-road riders.